Hello there, everybody. It's your girl, Alexa. Welcome back to another reaction. Today, we're going to be checking out the ad glimpse from Project K, now titled Kalki 289A. I'm assuming it's 2898. It's the year based on the AD in the thumbnail for this. So obviously this is a very big movie that's going to be coming out. I don't think it has a release date yet, but it just got this glimpse just got premiered at the San Diego Comic-Con, which is really cool. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time that an Indian film has ever been premiered at the San Diego Comic-Con. So that's pretty awesome in itself. The film is also slated to be one of the most highest budget films in India, which is another cool thing. And it stars Prabhas as well as Amitabh Bachchan, Kamal Haasan, Deepika, and it's directed by Ashwin. So yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing more about this movie, and so here we are. We got this quick little 1 minute, 15-second glimpse. That's kind of our first true look at the movie, and I'm very excited about it. So without further ado, let's just jump on into it. Let's go for it. And hello in chat. Thank you for stopping by. Healthy me. All right. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Let's watch. Okay. So a little play button. World. Okay. It's so sci-fi. I knew it was gonna be, but the end begins now.
What is Project K?
I feel like he's gonna be Project K. Oh my goodness. 2024. Okay, so it does have the year. It is indeed coming out next year, which makes sense. So that was crazy. That was really cool. Okay. Wow. Lots just happened. So it is, of course, a sci-fi film, which I didn't know beforehand. And it's very, very sci-fi though, post-apocalyptic, it seems, for it. One thing that's cool, I saw at the Comic-Con, they had the people in the mask costumes with those guns that are the future-y looking guns that they got going here. So I do see there's this brief moment, I just kind of let it play in the background for myself, right here, where there's a robot walking up. And it does make me kind of wonder, because it says what is Project K, and I feel like Project K is gonna be Prabhas's character, he's the Project K, and now I wonder if he's gonna be a robot or something like that. I don't know, that's just a guess I have. I don't really have any basis for that, besides we saw that glimpse of that, and then it just this little tease. But Prabhas may be a god in the movie. That's also an interesting take on it. I could see that from what they've shown here. And it's 4:41 a.m. here in India. Why are you awake? It's based on Hindu mythology. Oh, okay. So very cool. So it's just a future story though. So it's set in the future, but based on some legends and history. That's very cool. Okay. I'm not thinking through it again, knowing that information. It's very interesting. It's definitely going to be a different story. Really cool. There's a lot of little small things to it, those shoes that the person has light up on the ankle, and then just the whole look of the bad guys, this darkness and such. We had a glimpse of of course Deepika in it and others, and I'm like, I have it playing on the side, so that's why I'm like looking right here, because it's just, I'm not listening to it anymore. I just have it like playing on loop next to me. But yeah, Prabhas looks great in it. I gotta put that out there as well. I feel like his whole vibe in this is really matching the character. Like he's doing a really good job, which is exciting because I want it to be a good movie. And it's very interesting, like the whole concept. I want to know more about it. Definitely, this is like very intriguing. It doesn't give away too much at all, which it shouldn't. You know, it's a ad glimpse at the movie, because it's Kalki. Okay, so Love from PB. Hello, thank you for stopping by. Because it's Kalki 2898. It explains about future versus past. Oh, so you think it's gonna have past stuff in it as well? Because I was thinking it was just gonna be set in the future, and then there'd probably be stuff like explaining what happened, like how did we end up here. But I was expecting it to be in the future. Oh, okay. So according to Hindu belief, Kalki is an avatar who will descend at the time when evil was oh, okay. So that makes a lot of sense then. That adds a whole lot of context to it. So Kalki is an avatar who, oh, okay. It makes this make so much sense. Okay. Sorry, it was like clicking all that into place with it. But okay, so that does check out for what it's going to be. But it would be an interesting take. Because they're definitely going to make it their own. You know, obviously we're setting it in a future setting, which is a very just unique take on the story as well. Kalki is Lord Vishnu's 10th avatar. Okay, I'm going to have to do some more research about that. That's very cool. Thank you for letting me know, Fire Fist Zenix. I'm like now thinking about that. But this glimpse of what we saw of him, he definitely, you know, had a lot of power, that's for sure. And so I'll be intrigued to see though how they take that concept of like Avatar, which has of course been in stories for years and years and years and years in India, and make it into this future telling. I think that that's a really interesting take on it, and now knowing all of that, it makes it even more fascinating, the concept of it. Like conceptually it's a great idea. Movie will have time travel. Is that confirmed, or is that like a prediction that you have on it? Because that could make sense for like, you know, darkness taking over, so he's going to go back in time and, you know, save it kind of, you know, maybe like a bit of Terminator-esque, you know, go back, send someone back to, you know, save the day. Okay, so if they're going to end up doing the time travel in it, that could definitely, because we don't really see any time travel in here, it doesn't look like. It looks like it's all in that future setting. But who knows, maybe like whenever those feet glow, that's like part of the time travel-y bit. It could be cool. It's a sci-fi and mythology movie. Yes, that's what I see. It's a combination of the two, which is very cool, in my opinion. I just love that concept of taking, you know, these older stories and then, but, you know, making it into something even like modern, but not taking it up a notch and making it into a futuristic setting. And so that's the trending hypothesis. Okay, it's not confirmed theory. Interesting. Okay, I can see why people would be thinking that there's going to be time travel. But I don't know, I didn't get it too much from this. I feel like it is going to all be set in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. There's definitely, you know, it's only 1 minute. I'm sure the movie itself is going to be probably like close to 3 hours long or something. So I think this use is jetpack or propellers. It's coming from 2082, but that is Sri, our other channel member who will be showing up soon, I'm sure. He's been our recent podcast episodes and stuff, whatever they're called. Oh, so you think it's like that's going to make him fly? That's what those are. They're like rockets almost. Those things in issue. That would make sense too, to give him kind of like super speed maybe and like a little bit of flying action. I could see that for sure. I love the coloring of it. I want to say it's very dark. It's very like gritty. And it just looks, which makes sense because it's saying, you know, the world's taken over by darkness. And then we're going to have Kalki, played by Prabhas, come in and save the day. And this was a really great little glimpse for it. I know the movie, you know, it's not coming out to next year. I'm going to guess it's probably not until at least summer next year. Probably most likely fall or so is going to be my guess for when this film comes out. I could be wrong though. But I'm looking forward to seeing more from it. This was a great little like glimpse, just kind of like give you a bit of information. Oh no, there's more information's coming. Hey, Sri.
What's going, guys? Let me talk about this movie.
You got stuff to say before we go? Okay.
So, first of all, looks way better than Adi Push. I didn't talk about.
I didn't see Adi Push.
We didn't talk about this movie, but man,
Yeah.
That movie was not enjoyable.
Yeah, I did not watch it
that.
per his recommendation.
I say that for several reasons.
I'll over. You can...
I think that one of the biggest problems with that movie is that, you know, and some of the Prabhas like hardcore fans will hate this. He just didn't have that much of a screen presence in that movie. The reason, and it's not even like I can't even blame him entirely for it, because it's like he's clearly standing on a green screen and he's surrounded by like PS2 monkeys. Like, it doesn't have the quality. This movie,
the quality is so good on this.
The reason why I have such confidence in this movie is that it has either everything is really good VFX, or it has practical sets and practical like you know, for everything that is CGI, you also have a counterpart that's
like I think even those
real.
Like shoes, I think the light part was probably like a bit CGI, you know, a bit of VFX added in there. But you know, honestly, they could have just built something that lights up whenever you set it up too. I could see that happening.
Was really a disaster. Absolutely. And so I'm glad that you're not. I'm glad that we're not just being like, okay, Prabhas has a name now. Let's just ruin money. Let's not just burn money.
Yeah.
And also for this director Nag Ashwin, if I remember correctly, he's the director of...
I saw when I looked him up.
Did he write it?
I'm not sure.
He didn't direct it.
Oh, did he not direct it?
He did. If I remember correctly, he did Mahanati.
I'll just look up.
My parents always make fun of me for that. For the way I say that movie's name.
Oh yeah.
But
is it not proper?
I'm glad that he's given, because that movie, it was a really strong showcase for his writing and just the way he's presenting a story and emotion. And obviously, Kirti Suresh is really good in it. And so this movie is him pretty much getting a carte blanche, which if you don't know what that means, it's a blank check to pretty much...
So I don't know what he did for Judge It All. It came up on Google whenever I searched him, but it's not on his IMDb.
That's why you can't trust Google, Alexa. If there's one thing I know, you don't trust Google. And then so clearly this is some sort of a it's a
reimagining.
It's a sci-fi take on like a god coming back to like you know, it's written in like the scriptures that like, you know, there will be another avatar of God that will be coming.
Once darkness to evil takes over.
And so it's interesting that this is like the concept. And look, obviously RRR was huge, so Indian cinema has a much bigger stage right now. But I love the fact that they're able to... First of all, the fact that this was a Comic-Con, this is very fitting for Comic-Con.
It is. It's right up their alley. People are going to be excited about this.
Because this is like the, you know, like it's very much to the vibe. I think I actually saw some people say that they had a freaking like soldiers standing like at Comic-Con with the weapons and stuff, which is really cool. Just kind of adding that little thing. To be honest, I'm not impressed with the glimpse, considering that it's based on the mega battle epic of Hinduism. I don't know. I mean, obviously, first of all, it's like a minute and 15 seconds. And I'm pretty sure,
I think it's good for what it is.
40 seconds of that is Prabhas just going.
Another 15 is
and
just
then,
text.
And then it's just text. There's a long pause before he looks up for that final shot. It's like he just kind of like looks. You guys can't see my eyes. I have glasses on.
Yeah, you're just showing it off.
Yeah, my eyes are closed this whole time. Actually, I'm not looking at anything. But like the huge cast here. Obviously, Amitabh Bachchan, Kamal Haasan, Deepika Padukone, who's having a very strong. She's killing it right now. Good for her.
She's doing great.
So yeah, I'm excited.
All of them are doing great right now.
I'm excited, and I'm glad that this was, you know, for a minute long teaser. This movie's hello Yash.
Hello.
We were just discussing that it is based on mythology. So yeah, this is it's cool. I'm glad we got this. I'm glad this was a glimpse that was done at San Diego Comic-Con. If there was ever a movie that was... Oh, excuse me.
You're shaking the table.
It doesn't matter. What the hell? It doesn't matter. You think they can hear this table moving?
Yes.
But yeah, and then last thing I'll say is just so we're all clear, this movie's not a surefire hit.
No.
Let's not all get all riled up about it. We've seen what happened with Andhrapradesh. But with expectations managed, I do think Prabhas has two really solid movies lined up with Salar and Kalki 28, 98.
Mhm.
Also, really interested to see why they picked that.
Yeah, like the
date.
year specifically, it's very like random
Yeah, like,
feeling.
There's
We'll see
certain
if there's
dates that are
reason.
like certain years that are like really interesting in terms of
Oh,
how.
did you know that?
Fun
Project
fact.
K is also launching its own comics based on this concept. So it makes it even more fitting for Comic-Con.
Yeah, and Kalki's out. Yep. Hello. Oh, and this guy's
Hello,
literally
this person's
named.
username is Kalki
Wow,
Avatar. You're
that's
ready
crazy.
for it.
No, this is a biopic actually of his life.
Yeah.
This is a guy.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then I'm hopefully these two movies are really solid, and I don't know, this feels like it's definitely setting up for a universe type of thing.
Yeah, I could see that.
So that's cool. September 28th for Solar Part 1 in 1990 in 1000. Sorry, I read that as a date.
I also read that as 1979, and I was like, I didn't think it was set in 1979. I was like thinking through in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely going to be seeing Solar in theaters, and I'm sure this one as well once it comes out, but this one's a bit farther away. Don't even have a set date yet. We just know 2024.
2024.
So I was thinking it's going to probably be like fall, is my guess.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there to catch it.
That was bad. All right, bye now. That was a good endpoint. Oh, you want to be for the outro? Okay, that is, we're going to not stop here because it is a 1-minute teaser and we've been going for like 17 minutes.
Well, let's not pretend all 17 minutes of that was productive content.
You're right. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining us during the live stream, or if you're watching this later, thank you for watching the reaction. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for everyone chatting, letting us know more information, and just hanging out with us. All right. Hope everyone has a good night, a good morning, and a damn good time. Bye, guys.